What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video. As you see by the title, we got excuse me, best jump shot tips. So if you're still struggling with jump shot shooting, I know they change a lot with the game. I'm in a weekly slump right now. Well, not weekly, I'm in a weeks long slump, I would say. I don't know what they changed in the last week, but something flipped a little bit. So I'm still obviously can shoot, yes, but I'm missing a little more shots than usual. So if anybody else is experiencing that, I just want to help drop more tips that can help you guys shoot a little bit better. And yeah, that's pretty much what this video is about to be about. I'll drop my favorite jump shot probably for small guards. If you guys want any other jump shot, let me know what your build 3-point rating or midi rating is and your height, so I can I'll drop that down in the comments, because I got every build height. I got low threes, high threes, I got everything. So whatever you guys want, or if you guys can literally just look up any other video on YouTube and just drop in what you're looking for, 80 low 3-point jump shot, tall build, whatever, just type it in on YouTube, you'll find it. You got people like Chalk, Joe Knows, Solo, all these people drop jump shots. We have them on our channel, so just click on it. But just find a good jumper and just slap that on. But I'll drop my favorite one that I use on pretty much all my small guards, and I got like 5-6 small guards. So yeah, that's that. Like I did in my last video, I want to start doing Bible verses to end off my intros. So this one is going to be John 14:8. If God is all you have all you need. And that's actually it. If you guys are struggling with anything, if you guys have something that you guys want but don't have, trust me, if you got God, build your relationship with God, everything's gonna feel better in your life. You know, I started reading a lot more of my Bible, learning more about God. I learned more about myself, and life's just been feeling better for me personally. So that's all I really got with that. You know, if you got God, you got all you need. So trust in God, and he's gonna help you out. So let's get straight into the jump shot tips. First thing, please check your hot zones. I don't know where they're at. Let me see, 2K card. You can go right here, go to city stats, go to 2K card, go straight to hot zones, and you can see you got your hot zones. I barely have any on this build. From midi, I don't really take midis with this build. It's my slasher build, so I'm either shooting the 3 or I'm getting to the cup. Don't forget about artist shooting facility. You get your lethals every 3 weeks. I know it gets annoying. I have like 7 builds, so I don't really do these on all 7. So sometimes I just won't even have hotspots when I log into the build because I don't feel like doing it. But if you have like 1 or 2 builds and you're about to log in, just check your hot zones. If you have no lethals, go to the artist shooting and just knock those out real quick. If you're cold everywhere and you're trying to get hot zones quickly, you can do the street ball courts, the side courts. Like, where's the map? I don't know why it's not popping up. This thing right here, the dunes. You can go there, just shoot in that zone until you see it pop up. Like, just play like 6-7 games, and then once you see it turn from cold to hot, you're good. Or you can just play whatever game mode. But these are going to be your best ways to grind out your hot zones. Sideline, the temple, those 3 right there. Or you can just do my career, whatever you want, and those will be the best ways to pretty much grind your hotspot. So if you're cold, go ahead and hop right in there. After that, check your badges as well. If you're struggling with shooting, and I would say put your max +1 on set shot specialist. No matter what you have it on, that's probably going to be the best badge you can put your max +1 on if you're struggling with shooting and you're a shooter. Like on this build, usually I put poster on legend. I max +1 it because it's my slasher build, but I was running comp, so I put my lightning launch up so I can get to the cup easier and get out of moves quicker. So make sure you're using your max +1s is what I'm saying. If you unlock them, which you gotta hit level 15 in the season, then level 30 each season to unlock them. So make sure you guys do that. This is all extra stuff that's unnecessary. Boosts. I personally don't like buying boosts. I'm cheap with my VC. I'm gonna let that be known. I pretty much let it be known every video. I'm cheap with my VC. I don't have tats this year. I barely buy clothes. I don't like buying boosts because I don't feel like dropping $1,000 3000 BC. It's not as bad as I make it seem, but I'm cheap with my BC. Buy boosts if you're really struggling. It's gonna help you, but I personally don't like buying boosts. That's just me though. Your takeovers, if you have a high enough 3, some of your takeovers are gonna give you 3s. So I'm just gonna break down the takeovers if you still don't know what it is, because I know some people still don't. Each level of takeover that you get in each, I'm pointing to the screen like y'all can see it. Each level of takeover that you guys get as the game progresses is just gonna help you get those things. So you see, as it progresses each level from level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you see the attributes upgrade +4, +6, +7, and then the ability, some abilities give you deep bomber, like you can shoot deeper shots. You get marksman, so your standstill shots are gonna be open, or enhances standstill perimeter shooting and boost ability to get open. I had to read it straight on since I can't read, but yeah, so make sure you put a good takeover on. If you're struggling with shooting, find one that helps you with your midi and 3, or just your 3, or just your midi, whatever you're struggling with. So I know it gets annoying having to unlock each one. Now you gotta play even more games, but it's just gonna help you at the end. So those are other things you can do. Yeah, other than that, let me drop my jump shot. I'm just gonna throw it in here. This is the one I use on all my 6'4" and under builds. You need an 86 minimum. So if you have an 85, you can change one of the releases, change the Anthony Simon release to something else, but this is what I use. I use Kevin Porter Jr. is my favorite base. You gotta be starter 4 to get that. Oscar Robinson upper release 1 and Anthony Simon's upper release 2. I prefer push. I use the stick shooting. Release speed 3/4 and animation blending 64-36. Now, I would say release speed, always put it on 3/4. For some reason, it's more, you get more greens with the 3/4 release speed. So you might as well just smack it on, because if you see, I put it up right here, the stability goes down. So you get more consistent shots when you put your release speed on 3/4. The community as a whole usually does 3/4 speed. And if you're on a small guard too, you're not losing speed like that. It's still going to be a fast jump shot, but it's easier to control, it's easier to time, and it's more consistent. And I just want to break down each of these things at the bottom. I wouldn't dive too deep into it, because sometimes you get all A+, or not all A+, but sometimes you have all A's and the jump shot, this green window is still dirt. So you just got to find one that is comfortable for you. Like I said, look one up, find one, 2K Labs, do what you got to do. Use this one if you can, but release height is basically just, if you have a smaller, if you have a taller build and the person guarding you is smaller, is what I'm trying to get at, you can pretty much just shoot over them with, if you have a high release height. It's not always that way, but this year with the contest system being so weak, release height kind of is important, but I wouldn't look into it too much unless you're a 7-footer, you're a footer and you're trying to shoot over people. Go for that higher release height. Release speed, pretty obvious how fast your jump shot is when you got to release it. If you're using button, if you're using stick, just how fast the jump shot gets off. I think release speed is still one of the, I would say still the most important one. So personally, I would go with the highest release speed you can get, but still put your release speed on 3/4, my personal opinion. Defensive immunity. So basically with defensive immunity is, if the defense is closing out, how much does that contest impact you? Contests this year are kind of weak anyway, so I would say you want around the, I would say B minimum defensive immunity, and that'll help you out. Timing stability, same thing, around a B minimum, but timing stability is basically how consistent your jump shot is going to be, how many different load ups you're going to get, how does the contest impact your timing, things like that. So if you don't know what a load up is, sometimes you catch the ball and your player sits and then he shoots. So it just impacts how consistent your timing is going to be. So that's timing stability right there. But yeah, that's the jump shot I use. I think this is the only one I have, so I can't even show you another one on this build. Yeah, these are my SIGs. I would say none of these, yeah, everything else is for another video. Other than that, I would say if you're practicing, ooh, I need that VC. I'm cheap with my VC. I do my races. If you're practicing in the my court, it's cool. I wouldn't really practice in the my court. I know it's easier because you can just have the shooting, the passer, rebounding ball machine, whatever you want to call it. you have that in the my court, but I would say if you're making a new jump shot and you're testing it in the my court, I would test the my court to see how comfortable the jump shot feels and not if it's going in or out, because you're gonna make all your shots. That game mode, no matter what sliders you're on, what you put the setting on, you're gonna hit all your shots more than likely. So I would come into here, the Pro M3s. If you don't have a team, you don't even have to make a court look all cool and all that, but just create a team and just come in here and this is where I practice my dribbling, my everything, because this is what feels like an actual game. And this one actually has sliders on, so I just come here and I just tote the clip, and that's how I practice my jump shots. I know it's more annoying because you gotta do all this, grab your rebound, come all the way out and shoot again, so it gets frustrating, but that's the better way to time your jump shot, or practice your jump shot. If still no meter, obviously, and stick shooting, those give you boosts. So if you don't know how to use the stick, you basically just follow the motion of your player's jump shot with the right stick. So as he loads down, you hold the right stick down, and as he goes up, you go up with it, and then once he shoots the ball, you release. So that's all you got to do for stick shooting, and that gives you a boost. So if you have no meter and you're using stick shooting, you're gonna have a better chance of dropping the shot. You can still shoot button if you're comfortable. I shoot fades with button, but you can also shoot fades with the stick shooting. If you're fading with stick shooting, you just do the opposite motion. So you hold the right stick up first and then you go down if you're fading. So right now I'm doing up and then down, and that's how you fade with the stick. So you see push time and tempo come up. But yeah, that's how you those give you the boost. So no meter, stick shooting. And then after that, I forgot what else I wanted to talk about. Yeah, when you're playing the game, make sure, I'm gonna go to the clip real quick. If you're struggling, I would say make sure about this stuff, but if you know your jump shot and you're good on shooting, then don't worry about it. But I'm gonna go back to this gameplay right here. This is my slasher, so I'm not shooting, but like I said, with your takeover, you see I'm on 2-3 bars and you see the plus. Let's bring it back. I just made a play, so my takeover went up and I'm 2 bars in. I'm on level 2, so drive and dunk, speed and agility all go up. And then once I hit level 3, it's gonna go up again. But there's also that team chemistry thing, that once you hit team chemistry, let's see if we hit it this gameplay. Are we gonna hit it? Yeah, we hit it. Where did we hit it? Let me look. Okay, so right here, team chemistry, I didn't want to pop up. So that chemistry bar underneath it, I keep pointing to my screen like y'all can see it, but that team chemistry bar pops up, and then once it fills up, it's going to say boost activated. So you're going to get a boost to, I believe it's all your attributes. It's not a excessive boost, but those also help with any attribute that you have. So you can shoot better when you have team chemistry activated. You're going to shoot better when you have takeover. What else? On everybody's is different, but for me, my third shot timing is always going to be different no matter what I do. So I can hit my first shot, hit my second shot. That third shot, I know I have to shoot it a little bit slower, because as your player gets warmer and as you make more shots, your shot is going to change more and more. So that's another thing to be wary about. But yeah, other than that, I think those are the best tips I can give you. And if you have a build with no that slasher build, I have no 3-ball with it, and I have hit 3s. If you have 2-way tenacity on, so you make a play on defense, you come down on offense, you can hit the 3 no matter what your rating is. So that 2-way tenacity is going to help. So you unlock that at starter 1. So you see right there, you can read it if you want to, but that gives you a boost on the other side. And if you're vet 1, you have heat check. Once you hit 3 shots in a row, that 4th shot, I would say 90% of the time is going in. It's supposed to be 100 usually if it's a smart shot, but you're gonna miss sometimes because that's how this game is. That's another little not hidden gem, but don't be mad if you're missing shots. Obviously everybody's gonna get mad when they're missing shots, but this game is gonna make you miss shots even though you timed it right. Don't let nobody tell you that's not gonna happen. So you kind of gotta just fight through the RNG this year. You gotta fight through the struggles. It's gonna happen. Everybody's gonna miss shots. This is my worst shooting year. I shoot like only 53%. So you're gonna miss shots, but it's gonna happen. And if you have a lead, that's when you're probably gonna miss the most shots. They want the other team to come back. That's how the game is this year. So if you have a lead, you're gonna miss more shots. Your player's gonna be moving slower, but this is about shooting. So that's pretty much, I think, all the jump shot tips I got for you guys. Let me make sure I didn't miss nothing. Just want to run through this. Yeah, I think that's all the jump shot tips I got. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Drop any other questions you got, any tips you guys got, just drop them down and I'll respond. See y'all in the next one.